insert that dimension over here like this. Then here this center is there, a hole is there. The distance from this edge to this center is 70 millimeter. So from this edge to here at a distance of 70 millimeter, draw a center line to show the axis of the hole, and the hole diameter is given here to 12 millimeter. It is mentioned over here 1 to 12 millimeter. So 6 millimeter on either side of this center line. Draw dotted lines, and this dotted line represents the inner edge of the circular hole which is drilled over here, and both the holes are on the same axis, so only one hole we have to represent over here. Then what's remaining? This slant edge is remaining still. If we look from this side, this right angle triangle shown by yellow color would be visible. So to draw this slant edge, we pick up this point, and that point is over here. This is the point, and from here this slant edge is tangent to this cylinder. So we have to draw to this cylinder. So we have to draw this line is in such a way that it starts from here and it becomes tangent to this arc or circle like this. So this is another edge, and this circular portion is not visible fully, so erase this middle one. So it is an arc, and insert its dimension like this, as this is an arc but not circle, so dimension should be inserted with R or radius, not diameter, like this. Here this is the radius, you write R 25, that means radius is 25 millimeter. You can see here radius is 25. Similarly, this parameter, that is diameter, can be written like this, and diameter is mentioned with phi symbol, phi 25. So diameter is 25 millimeter, you can see here. So this is the front view of given solid. You write the name of view below this drawing like this. It's a front view. Now next, another view, that is top view. Means if we look from top side to this object, and this object, if we look from the top side, what would it appear? So for that you can see here, this blue colored portion would be visible to us if we look from the top side. So for that, let me transfer the points from this front view like this. From here you can draw here just lines, projection lines from all these points, projection line from this end to here, and let me start from this axis. That axis would be somewhere here, anywhere below the XY line, and this strip would be visible. This strip having width is 10 millimeter would be visible as a two horizontal lines. These circles will be visible, both the circles, and these two arcs would be visible, 20 mm radius. So let me take, first we draw the arc of 20 mm radius. So for that, take 20 mm as a radius, draw an arc like this. So we have drawn this arc, first arc over here, and this is the center point of this arc, so which is to be represented by center line like this. Similarly, a horizontal line from this arc, this one, and on this side also the center line of the arc can be mentioned. The distance between these two center is given, that is 50 millimeter, these two distance. So here the distance between this center line and this center line is 50 millimeter, and on this center line also draw the same arc having 20 mm as a radius. Then if you look from the top side, here both these arcs are joined with a straight line. It could be seen over here. So here join these two arcs with a straight line. It's a fully visible straight line. like this. Now we have drawn this edge. Two circles are there having radius diameter 12 millimeter or radius 6 millimeter. So draw here both those circles which is fully visible in top view. So take 6 mm as radius and draw a circle taking this same points as the center, which are taken to draw the arcs, and insert the dimension. You can see, you can insert the dimension like this. This dimension is 12 millimeter diameter. You can write here 5 12. That means its diameter is 12 millimeter. Show here arrows to indicate that it's a dimension to draw, to indicate the diameter, and to indicate the radius. You write here arc, that is radius 20 millimeter, arrow over here, arrow over here, starts from here. So this portion we have drawn. Now about this cylinder, this height is given, that is 30 millimeter. So from the axis, middle axis, 15 millimeter on either side would be its upper and lower edge. So from here draw a horizontal line like this, and the distance between these two lines is given to us, that is 30 millimeter. So mention that dimension in this figure also, like this. This height is 30 millimeter. You can see here it is given in the data, and here the inner portion is there. This circular cylinder is there, hole is there. So these two edges can be represented with the dotted line. For that, let me take this point, from this point transfer the points, take projection and draw here dotted line like this. So this dotted line represents the inner edge. About for this dotted line, from this point transfer a point and draw dotted line which shows the inner edge of that circular hole. Similarly here the axis is there, axis of, and here the overlapping of center line and dotted line is there. You can see here center line is there. Similarly this edge will not be visible in top view. You can see here this edge is not visible, hence here dotted line should be given priority, because in case of dotted line and center line the priority should be given to dotted line, and in case of full line and dotted line the priority should be given to full line. Now about this strip, how to draw this 20 mm width strip. So for that the distance between the thickness of the strip is given, that is 12 millimeter, and here draw two horizontal lines at a distance of 10 millimeter to each other, and pick up this point, the tangent line which is tangent to the circle. From that draw a straight vertical line, and up to that the strip would be visible like this. So that this strip would be up to this end. Here arc is given. You can draw arc with the help of compass, smooth arc. So this is the top view of given problem. You can see here, and you can write the name of view. It's a front view and this is top view. Two views are drawn. Now we have to draw its third view. So for that let me draw a meter line to the left side of its front view, below the left side of the front view or left side of top view. This meter line is used to take projections from top view and transfer those projections to its front view. This is an XY line, shows the intersection of HP and VP, and here by taking projection from these ends like this, take horizontal line from here, vertical line from here. So we can make a box within which our total solid will be covered. Horizontal line from here, it will cut over here, vertical line from here. So this is the size of the box. You can transfer this point over here, from here to here. So we have drawn the total size of the box within which the object side view would be visible. Now if we look from this side, say from here, these two strips would be visible at a distance of 12 millimeter, two horizontal lines from this end to this end. So draw these two lines which are at a distance of 12 millimeter to each other like this, and total width would be equal to the height of its top view like this. So this is a strip that we have drawn. After drawing this strip, we have to identify its center line. It is somewhere here. Its center line is here. So draw a center line like this. And if you look from here, this strip would be visible from here to here, and these two circular hole which will not be visible. So mention these two center line of these two hole like this. Draw center lines on this side and another center line on this side. The distance between these two center line is known to us, that is 50 millimeter. Here 50 millimeter, and draw dotted lines like this which are at a distance of 12 millimeter to each other. So one center line, the one dotted line is at a distance of 6 millimeter from the center line on either sides. Two holes would be there. Now think about these straight edges. If we look from here, this blue colored portion would be visible. So these straight vertical lines would be there. This distance is 10, 10 plus 10. 10 is here, you can see here. From here to here 10, thickness is 10, and to the back side 10. So total width would be 30 millimeter. So draw here a rectangle having width is equal to 30 millimeter, and height would be up to the transferred point from front view. You can transfer point from here up to here. So this would be the view of this edge. Now here 30 millimeter diameter circular hole is there. So that to be represented with the center line and dotted line like this. This is the center line of that circle, that hole. You can transfer that point from here. From here we can transfer the edge, the upper edge of the circular hole. So to represent that upper edge, we draw dotted line like this from one end to another end. Similarly from here, draw dotted lines from this end to the opposite end like this. Dotted line which shows this inner edge of the hole. Now the last portion, that is this strip in the front view. It is visible up to this end. So for that, transfer this point from here to here, and the width is given 10 millimeter. So 5 millimeter on either side from its axis. Draw two straight vertical lines which are fully visible like this, because in right hand side view it's a fully visible. In left hand side view it would not be visible. So this is the third view, that is right hand side view. You can write here, it's a right hand side view which is drawn to the left side of the object. This is the object, and these are the three views that you can see here also. Three views, and you write proper answer in this sequence. Answer number 2A mentioned above the page with the big letters. You mention the name of view. This is front view, this is top view, and this is right hand side view. This is meter line. After drawing these three views, you can lighten these projection lines. Here projection lines were there. Either you should erase those projection lines or draw these projection lines much lighter, but the lines which are full line, dotted line and center line, they should be visible clearly. This question is asked for 14 marks, 6 plus 6 plus 2. Now next question, option or question 2B. A vertical square prism having 40 mm diameter, 40 mm sides is penetrated by a horizontal square prism having 30 mm side in such a way that the axis of both the prisms bisect each other at right angle. The rectangular face of both the prisms are equally inclined to vertical plane. Draw the projections showing lines of intersection. Here a vertical square prism is given, side length are given to us. Both the prisms are lying in such a way that the axis of both the prisms bisect each other, means divides into two equal number of parts, and rectangular faces of both the prisms are equally inclined to VP, means we have to draw the prism square in such a way that its all four sides make an angle of 45 degree with XY line. The given case is like this. You can see here, this is red colored cylinder is vertical square prism, and this is horizontal square prism, and in this case both the prisms sides makes equal angle with the VP, and axes are at right angle to each other. So for solution of this problem, draw XY line which represents intersection of HP and VP, and draw a square below XY line like this, in such a way that all these four sides makes an angle of 45 degree with XY line. And the side length of this vertical square prism, this square is 40 millimeter. Then name the endpoints 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then draw its front view. Height is known to us. It is not given, but we can assume any height, say 100 millimeter or 60 or 80, whichever is convenient to us. By taking projection from 1, 2, 3 and 4, we can draw this rectangle. Now name the endpoints 1 days, 2 days, 4 days and 3 days. The names should inline with this name in the top view. Draw meter line and take projection from here, from this side also, to draw its side view. So this is the side view of this square prism. By taking projection from this top view, we can draw its side view as well. Height would remain same in side view and front view. And name the endpoints 1 double days, 2 double days, 3 double days and 4 double days. Now draw this penetrating prism